U.S. presidents who died in office. Throughout American history, 8 presidents have died while in office, and 4 of these deaths were due to assassination. Each incident left an indelible mark on the nation, forever altering the course of leadership and history. The first on our list is Abraham Lincoln. He was the first U.S. president to be assassinated. On the night of April 14, 1865, just days after the Union's victory in the Civil War, Lincoln was attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., when he was fatally shot in the head by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. Lincoln succumbed to his injuries the next morning, plunging the nation into mourning. His assassination marked the first time a sitting U.S. president was killed in office and left a lasting legacy as one of the most transformative leaders in American history. The second person is James A. Garfield. 16 years after Lincoln's death, President James Garfield became the second U.S. president to be assassinated. The shooting occurred less than 4 months into his term as president. On July 2, 1881, Garfield was shot at a Washington, D.C. train station by Charles J. Guiteau. Guiteau was an American man who had distributed copies of a speech he wrote aimed at promoting Garfield in the 1880 United States presidential election. Guiteau believed his campaigning had been vital to Garfield's eventual victory, and that Garfield owed him a diplomatic post in Europe for his assistance. After months of failed attempts to solicit such a reward from the Garfield administration, he purchased a revolver and began stalking Garfield with the goal of assassinating him. Although Garfield initially survived the attack, inadequate medical treatment led to infection, and he lingered for over 2 months before dying on September 19, 1881. The third president is William McKinley. On September 6, 1901, during a public reception at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York, President William McKinley was shot by Leon Czolgosz, an anarchist who opposed the government and its policies. Despite initial optimism for McKinley's recovery, complications arose, and he died of gangrene on September 14, 1901. McKinley's assassination ushered in the presidency of Theodore Roosevelt and marked the third instance of a sitting U.S. president being killed in office. And lastly is John F. Kennedy. The most recent U.S. president to die in office was John F. Kennedy. On November 22, 1963, Kennedy was riding in a motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas, when he was fatally shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. His assassination sent shockwaves across the globe, as Kennedy was a young and charismatic leader who had inspired a generation with his vision for a new frontier. His death remains one of the most tragic and controversial events in American history, sparking countless investigations and conspiracy theories. Each of these deaths profoundly impacted the nation, highlighting the vulnerability of even the highest office and forever shaping the legacies of these leaders. For more videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe.